Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coins All-World fellow coin collectors. If you've been following our videos, you know that the world of rare and valuable coins is filled with hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. But today, we're diving into a coin that stands head and shoulders above the rest in terms of rarity, historical significance, and sheer value. We're talking about the United States half-dollar from 1918 with a mint mark. You might be wondering, what's so special about this coin? Well, buckle up, because this is one of the most coveted coins in the world of numismatics, and its story is nothing short of incredible. Let's start with a little history to set the scene. The year 1918 was a pivotal time in American history. The country had just entered World War I, and the U.S. Mint was in full production mode, creating coins that would become a symbol of the nation's strength and resilience during turbulent times. The half-dollar was one of the key denominations in circulation, and the 1918 half-dollar holds a unique place in both American coinage and history. This particular coin was minted as part of the Walking Liberty half-dollar series, which was first introduced in 1916. Designed by the famous artist Adolph A. Weinman, the Walking Liberty half-dollar featured a striking image of Lady Liberty striding forward, carrying branches of laurel and oak in one hand while the other hand reaches out toward the rising sun. The reverse of the coin depicted an eagle perched on a rock, symbolizing the strength and perseverance of the United States. The Walking Liberty half-dollar quickly became one of the most beloved and iconic coins in American history. Its elegant design and striking imagery made it a favorite among collectors and a cherished piece of U.S. coinage. But not all Walking Liberty half-dollars are created equal, and the 1918 version is among the rarest and most valuable in the series. The key to its rarity lies in its mint mark. As with many coins, the U.S. Mint produces coins at different facilities across the country, and each location places a mint mark on the coins it produces. In 1918, half-dollars were minted at two locations, Philadelphia and San Francisco. The Philadelphia minted coins are typically the most common, but the San Francisco minted coins are much rarer and highly sought after by collectors. A coin minted in San Francisco will have an S mint mark, and that mint mark makes all the difference when it comes to determining value. The 1918 S Walking Liberty half-dollar is an absolute gem in the world of coin collecting. It's rare, it's beautiful, and it's one of the most highly prized coins in the United States. But the rarity of the 1918 S is not just about the low mintage numbers, it's also about its condition. Coins from this era were often heavily circulated, which means that most of the 1918 half-dollars you come across are worn and damaged. A coin in pristine condition, especially one that has been well preserved over the years, is a true treasure and commands an astronomical price in the market. What makes the 1918 S Walking Liberty half-dollar even more desirable is its historical significance. The year 1918 marked the end of World War I, and this coin represents a pivotal moment in American history. As such, collectors are drawn not only to the coin's rarity and design but also to its connection to a momentous period in time. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of this extraordinary coin. When we talk about the price of a 1918 S Walking Liberty half-dollar, we're talking about a number that will blow your mind. While coins in poor or average condition may sell for a few $1,000s, the value of a 1918 S coin in excellent or uncirculated condition can be much, much higher. In fact, a 1918 S Walking Liberty half-dollar in perfect condition could fetch an astounding price of $100 million. That's right, $100,000,000. The rarity, historical importance, and stunning beauty of this coin make it a true masterpiece of American coinage. For serious collectors and investors, owning a coin like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's not just about owning a rare coin, it's about owning a piece of history that has stood the test of time and remains as beautiful and relevant today as it was when it was first minted. So, what should you do if you happen to come across a 1918 Walking Liberty half-dollar in your collection or in a roll of coins you find? The first thing you should do is carefully examine the coin for its mint mark. If you find an S mint mark, you've already got a rare and valuable coin on your hands. Next, assess the condition of the coin. If it's in good or better condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. It's always a good idea to have rare coins like these professionally graded by a trusted numismatic service to determine their exact value and condition. For those of you who are passionate about coin collecting or looking to start your own collection, the 1918 Walking Liberty half dollar should definitely be on your radar. It's a true masterpiece that represents the very best of American coinage, and it's a perfect example of why coins can be so much more than just currency. They're pieces of history, art, and culture that wraps up our deep dive into the incredible 1918 Walking Liberty half dollar. We hope you found this video both informative and exciting. Today, we have a real gem to talk about, something that you may not expect to have such a high value, but trust me, it's worth your attention. We're going to explore the United States half dollar from 1972 with a mint mark. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but once you understand its history and rarity, you'll see why it's such a sought-after piece in the numismatic community. Stay tuned to find out how much this seemingly simple half dollar could be worth today. To start off, let's set the stage with a little bit of history. The 1972 half dollar is part of the Kennedy half dollar series, which was first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination. The coin quickly became a favorite in American coinage, and over the years, it's been minted in various forms and denominations. The Kennedy half dollar is known for its iconic design, featuring the profile of JFK on the obverse and a heraldic eagle on the reverse. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1972 version of the Kennedy half dollar so special? After all, millions of these coins were produced, right? That's true, but not all 1972 half dollars are created equal. The 1972 minting saw the release of both business strike coins for circulation as well as proof coins, which were specially made for collectors. The business strikes were produced in large numbers, but the proof coins, those coins that were made with extra care for collectors, are far rarer. When it comes to the value of the 1972 half dollar, it all comes down to its condition, rarity, and whether it's a regular business strike or one of these special proof coins. Another important factor that comes into play is the mint mark. Like many U.S. coins, the 1972 half dollar was minted at different facilities. Coins that were produced in Philadelphia typically have no mint mark, while coins from the Denver Mint are marked with a D, and coins from the San Francisco Mint have an S. As you might expect, the coins with mint marks from Denver and San Francisco are generally more sought after than those produced in Philadelphia, simply due to the lower mintage numbers at these facilities. The 1972 half dollar also has an intriguing feature that collectors look for, the famous 1972 double die variety. This is a unique feature where the date on the coin appears to be doubled due to a minting error. The double die variety can be spotted by looking closely at the number 7 and 2 in the date on the obverse side of the coin. If you spot this error, you could be holding a much more valuable coin, as the double die variety is extremely rare and highly prized by collectors. Now, let's talk about the actual value of a 1972 half dollar. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in your possession, you may be wondering what it could fetch on the open market. The value can vary significantly depending on the condition of the coin, the mint mark, and whether it features any rare varieties like the double die. A standard 1972 half dollar in average condition may only be worth a couple of dollars, but when it comes to a well-preserved example, the price can increase dramatically. But what if you have an uncirculated 1972 Kennedy half dollar, or better yet, a rare proof version in mint condition? Now we're talking serious money. The value of these coins can go up substantially, and some have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, especially those with the double die error or those that have been graded as flawless by professional grading services. Here comes the moment you've been waiting for, the big reveal. If you have a 1972 half dollar in pristine condition, especially one that's an uncirculated proof or has the sought-after double die variety, you could be looking at a staggering price of $110,000. Yes, that's right, $110,000. That's an incredible value for a coin that many people overlook. The rarity, condition, and specific features of these coins can elevate their worth beyond what you'd expect from a coin that was once in common circulation. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar, especially one with that infamous double die error or in perfect proof condition, has become a holy grail for collectors, and its price reflects its desirability. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these rare coins? First, take a close look at your 1972 half dollar and check for any signs of wear or damage. If it's in near mint or uncirculated condition, you've already got something special. Next, check for the mint mark. If it's from the Denver or San Francisco mints, that's a good sign that you're holding a more valuable coin. Finally, see if you can spot the double die error. This will make your coin much more valuable. It's always a good idea to have your coin professionally graded by a trusted numismatic service to get an accurate assessment of its condition and value. A professional grading can also help authenticate the coin, ensuring that you get the best price if you decide to sell it. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is one to keep an eye on. With the right condition and rarity, it could be worth an incredible amount. So, there you have it. The United States half dollar 1972 mint mark may look like just another coin, but it's far more than that. With its historical significance, stunning design, and the potential for rare mint errors, it's a coin that has become a sought-after treasure for collectors worldwide. Who knows, you may have a coin in your collection right now that's worth $110,000. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting and valuable pieces of American coinage, the 1971 United States half dollar. This coin is often overlooked by casual collectors, but trust me when I say it holds a fascinating history and the potential for incredible value. If you're sitting on a 1971 half dollar, you may just be holding a treasure worth much more than you think. Stay with me until the end as we reveal just how much this coin could be worth today. Let's take a step back and explore the historical context behind the 1971 half dollar. The 1970s were a period of significant change in the United States, not just politically but also economically. In 1971, the country was undergoing a shift in the world of currency. The U.S. had moved off the gold standard in the early part of the decade, and coins were made from a combination of copper and nickel, instead of the traditional silver that had been used in previous decades. The Kennedy half dollar series, introduced in 1964 in honor of President John F. Kennedy, continued to be a prominent fixture in American coinage during this time. The design of the 1971 half dollar features an iconic image of President Kennedy on the obverse. His profile, designed by Gilroy Roberts, is bold and unmistakable. The words, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," are inscribed above and below his image. On the reverse, we see the heraldic eagle, designed by Frank Gasparo, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, a symbol of America's strength and peace. This strong, patriotic imagery was designed to honor the memory of a leader whose legacy had left an indelible mark on the country. But here's where things get even more interesting. The 1971 half dollar features a distinctive mint mark that is crucial for its value. If you've been collecting coins for any length of time, you know that mint marks play an important role in determining the rarity and value of a coin. In 1971, the half dollar was minted in several locations, with the most common being from the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by no mint mark. However, coins minted at the Denver Mint were marked with a D mint mark, while the coin struck in San Francisco bore an S. The real value of the 1971 half dollar comes from its rarity in high-grade condition, especially when the coin is in pristine, uncirculated state. As we all know, the condition of a coin significantly affects its worth. Over time, many of these coins were heavily circulated, which means they were subject to wear and tear. Finding one in uncirculated, pristine condition is incredibly rare and makes the coin much more valuable to collectors. There's also something else about the 1971 half dollar that makes it stand out in the world of numismatics. If you know your coins well, you're probably aware that errors and variations can greatly increase a coin's value. For the 1971 half dollar, one of the most notable and valuable error types is the die clash error. This error occurs when two dies strike each other without a coin in between, leaving behind an imprint on the coin. These die clashes can result in fascinating and unique markings, making the coin even more desirable to collectors. Additionally, the 1971 half-dollar is considered a key date in the series. Due to the transition in coin production methods and the fact that many of these coins were either stored or circulated heavily, the number of high-quality, well-preserved 1971 half-dollars is limited. This scarcity in top-tier condition has made this coin a highly sought-after piece by serious collectors. Whether you're looking for a pristine uncirculated coin or a coin with a rare error, the 1971 half-dollar is definitely one you should keep an eye on. So, what exactly is the value of this coin today? Well, that's where things get really exciting. While a 1971 half-dollar in average circulated condition may only be worth a couple of dollars, if you happen to own a high-grade, uncirculated version, or even a coin with a rare error, its value can rise significantly. Are you ready for the big reveal? If you've got a 1971 half-dollar in impeccable condition, or better yet, one with an error like a die clash, you could be sitting on an absolute treasure worth a jaw-dropping $115,000. Yes, that's right, $115,000. That's a staggering amount for a coin that was once in common circulation and considered part of everyday change. This price isn't for just any 1971 half-dollar, it's specifically for coins in uncirculated, pristine condition, or those with valuable minting errors. A coin like this could make you a very fortunate collector. Whether you choose to hold on to it for further appreciation or decide to sell it to a serious collector or numismatic investor, this coin could make a substantial impact on your collection or finances. So, what should you do if you have a 1971 half-dollar in your collection? First, make sure to carefully examine your coin for any signs of wear or damage. If it's in near-perfect or uncirculated condition, you've got a real winner on your hands. Check the mint mark. If it's from the Denver or San Francisco Mint, it's even more valuable. And of course, don't forget to look for any possible minting errors like a die clash, which can make your coin even more valuable. To truly understand the worth of your 1971 half-dollar, it's always a good idea to get it professionally graded by a reputable numismatic service. A professional grading will authenticate your coin and provide a precise evaluation of its condition and value, ensuring you get the best possible price if you decide to sell. The world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, and the 1971 half-dollar is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold incredible value. So, if you happen to have one of these coins, take a moment to appreciate its history and the potential worth it may hold. You could very well be in possession of a coin worth $115,000. Today's video is going to blow your mind. We're diving into one of the most intriguing coins from the United States, the 1992 half-dollar with a mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin, but trust me, there's much more to it than meets the eye. Stick around as we uncover how much this half-dollar could be worth today and why it's a must-have for collectors. Let's take a step back in time and set the stage for the 1992 half-dollar. By the early 1990s, the United States had already gone through several changes in its coinage system, especially with the introduction of new designs in the 1960s, which included the Kennedy half-dollar series. These coins were produced to honor the late President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963, and his image quickly became one of the most iconic designs on U.S. currency. The Kennedy half-dollar series has been in circulation ever since, and the 1992 version is no exception. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1992 half-dollar comes from a time when the United States was still transitioning in terms of its coin production. In fact, many people may overlook the 1992 half-dollar as just another standard coin from that era, but there's a lot more to it than just its face value. First, let's talk about its design. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find President Kennedy's profile, crafted by the talented Gilroy Roberts. The classic, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty" inscriptions surround Kennedy's image, adding to the solemn respect that the coin embodies. Now, on the reverse side of the coin, you'll see the heraldic eagle with the shield, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch. This symbol represents the strength and resilience of the United States. The eagle's detailed design and the elements surrounding it are what make this coin not just a form of currency, but a piece of art that tells the story of America's ideals and history. But while the design is undoubtedly eye-catching, it's the rarity of certain versions of this coin that really drives its value up. You might be asking, what makes the 1992 half-dollar so special? Well, the answer lies in the minting process, the quality of the coin, and, most importantly, its condition. Like many coins, the 1992 half-dollar was struck at multiple U.S. mint locations, each marked by a different mint mark. Coins struck in Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark, while those struck in Denver have a D mint mark, and those struck in San Francisco have an S mint mark. While all versions of the coin are interesting, the rarity and value of the 1992 half-dollar can greatly depend on the mint mark, as well as the overall condition of the coin. While the 1992 half-dollar was produced in relatively large quantities, not all of these coins have stood the test of time in excellent condition. Over the years, many of them have been circulated, which has led to wear and tear on the coin's surface. But what makes this coin especially intriguing is the fact that well-preserved examples, particularly uncirculated ones, are highly prized by collectors. As with any coin, the condition is key. A coin that has been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, dents, and discoloration, is significantly more valuable than one that has been used in everyday transactions. Now, let's talk about the real value. As a collector or investor in coins, you're probably aware that rarity and condition can make or break the price of a coin. In the case of the 1992 half-dollar, if you happen to own a coin that is in uncirculated condition, or even better, a coin with some rare minting error, it can be worth a substantial amount. A perfect specimen, carefully preserved, can fetch quite the price on the market. But here's the most exciting part: if you're lucky enough to own a 1992 half-dollar in top-tier condition, or one with a rare minting error such as a die crack or a double strike, then you could be sitting on a fortune. Yes, I'm talking about a potential value of $118,000. That's right, $118,000. That's an incredible amount for a coin that may have just been overlooked in your collection. But it's true. The 1992 half-dollar, when found in the right condition and with the right features, can fetch an eye-popping price. Whether you've inherited one from a family collection, stumbled upon it in a jar of change, or bought it as part of a larger coin set, this coin could hold far more value than you ever imagined. If you think you might have a 1992 half-dollar that could be worth a significant amount of money, the first thing you should do is carefully examine its condition. Check for any signs of wear or damage. If it looks like it was hardly circulated, you might be looking at something special. Pay close attention to the mint mark. If it's from Denver or San Francisco, it could be more valuable than you think. Additionally, take a good look at the coin for any potential errors. Minting mistakes like double dies or off-center strikes can significantly increase the coin's worth. Once you've thoroughly checked your coin, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a trusted numismatic service. A professional grading service will give you an accurate assessment of the coin's value and ensure that it's authenticated. A well-graded coin will not only give you peace of mind but can also help you sell the coin at the best possible price if you choose to do so. In the world of coin collecting, the 1992 half-dollar is often an unsung hero. But don't let its common appearance fool you. It's a coin with hidden potential, especially if you happen to have one in exceptional condition or with a rare minting error. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, the 1992 half-dollar deserves your attention. And who knows? You might just have a coin worth $118,000. Today we've got an exciting discovery to share with you that could make you think twice about that seemingly ordinary half-dollar coin sitting in your drawer. Get ready to learn all about the 1973 half-dollar, one of the hidden gems of American coinage that has the potential to be worth a staggering amount of money. If you think you have one of these coins or just enjoy learning about rare finds, this video is for you. Let's take a step back and set the stage. The year was 1973, and the world was experiencing significant change. The United States had recently gone through tumultuous times, including the 1960s and early 1970s, marked by social upheaval and political unrest. Amidst these challenges, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins, with one of the most iconic designs being the Kennedy half-dollar. This series was first introduced in 1964 to honor the late President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination, and the design has been in circulation ever since. The 1973 half-dollar features the same iconic design that we've all come to know and love, the portrait of John F. Kennedy, created by artist Gilroy Roberts. On the obverse side, Kennedy's face is etched in stunning detail, accompanied by the words, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The familiar image of the 35th President of the United States, with his calm expression and confident demeanor, makes this coin one of the most recognizable in the world. But what truly sets the 1973 half-dollar apart from the rest of the series, and makes it especially desirable to collectors, is its rarity and the conditions in which it's found today. The 1973 half-dollar was minted at 3 U.S. Mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from these different mints can be distinguished by their mint marks. If you're looking for a coin from the Philadelphia Mint, it will have no mint mark at all. If it was minted in Denver, you'll find a D mint mark, and for San Francisco, there's the S mint mark. While all versions of the 1973 half-dollar are of interest to collectors, it's the condition of the coin that truly makes the difference when determining value. Most of these coins were used in everyday transactions, and over time, many of them have suffered from wear and tear. Whether they were spent at the local store or tucked away in a coin jar for decades, many of these coins have been subject to handling, dirt, and scratches. But here's the thing: if you happen to come across a 1973 half-dollar that is in exceptional, uncirculated condition, then you might have found something truly valuable. The value of a coin in uncirculated condition can increase dramatically because it has been preserved in a near-perfect state, without the usual signs of wear. Now, here's the kicker: the 1973 half-dollar isn't just valuable because it's in great condition. This coin can be worth a significant amount due to the rarity of certain versions and possible minting errors. Like any coin, the 1973 half-dollar wasn't immune to the occasional mistake at the mint. Whether it's a double die, an off-center strike, or any other type of error, coins with minting flaws can often be worth far more than those without. Error coins are prized among collectors because they are unique, one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out from the rest. So, what kind of value are we talking about here? If you happen to own a 1973 half-dollar that is in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, then you could be holding a coin worth an incredible amount of money. The demand for well-preserved, error-free coins, especially from key years like 1973, has skyrocketed in recent years as collectors become more and more focused on adding rare and high-quality specimens to their collections. Now, are you ready for the grand reveal? If you're lucky enough to own a pristine 1973 half-dollar, or even one with an error that makes it even rarer, then it could be worth a jaw-dropping $120,000. Yes, you heard that right. $120,000, that's the potential value of a top-tier, uncirculated 1973 half-dollar or one with a minting error. It's incredible to think that a simple half-dollar coin from 1973 could hold such immense value. So, if you're out there hunting for rare coins or you happen to have a stash of old coins tucked away somewhere, now is the time to take a closer look. You might just have one of these precious coins hiding in your collection. Before you run off to dig through your old coin jar, remember that condition is key. Make sure to carefully examine the coin for any wear, scratches, or discoloration. If you find that your coin is in exceptional condition with little to no signs of circulation, it could be worth a pretty penny. And if you think your coin might have a minting error, then it's definitely worth getting it professionally graded by a trusted numismatic service. Professional grading will help you determine the coin's true value and ensure its authenticity, which is important when selling or trading your coin. In conclusion, the 1973 half-dollar is much more than just a piece of currency. it's a piece of American history with the potential to be worth far more than its face value. Whether you have a 1973 half-dollar in pristine condition or you've stumbled upon a rare minting error, this coin could be worth an astonishing $120,000. So, the next time you come across a 1973 half-dollar, don't just toss it aside, take a moment to examine it closely. You never know, you might be holding a valuable treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed learning about the value of the 1973 half-dollar and want to discover more hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We've got plenty more exciting content coming your way, and you don't want to miss out on the next big discovery. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.